Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Senior Master Sergeant Stephen Cox, and I will be your narrator for today's ceremony. On behalf of Major General Chad P. Franks, welcome to our virtual activation of command ceremony, where you will witness a historic event as Colonel Peter P. Fang assumes command of the 800th Red Horse Group, the newest organization in our United States Air Force. Colonel Fang comes to us from the 820th Red Horse Squadron, where he meritoriously served as the commander. Today's ceremony will be a virtual ceremony due to our nation's COVID-19 restrictions. The ceremony you will witness here today is deeply rooted in military tradition and dates back to the reign of Frederick the Great of Prussia. During this period, organizational flags were developed with color arrangements and symbols that were unique to each unit. When a change of command was to take place, the outgoing commander would pass the flag to the individual assuming command. This gesture was conducted before the unit members so that all could witness their new leader assuming command. This historic and honored tradition continues to demonstrate the significance of the assumption of command in the finest military traditions. Ladies and gentlemen, please listen to today's invocation. Please join me in prayer. Almighty God, I pray this morning for the men and women of this organization. Unite them as one in spirit of service and camaraderie. Sustain them in their good work, encourage them, and grant them safety in every peril. Give them strength for their labors and wisdom equal to every task. And be with Colonel Fang as he assumes command of the new organization. Endow him with every grace of leadership that he will need. Watch over him and his loved ones through all the times of trial. Grant him and his people success in every good endeavor, so that their many missions might be accomplished and every member of the team might find satisfaction in the important work they are doing on behalf of our nation. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this opportunity to extend a warm virtual welcome to all commanders, chief master sergeants, first sergeants, airmen, and all of our 9th and 12th Air Force teams and Red Horse units watching today's event. Now first, we are pleased to have the commander, 12th Air Forces Southern, Major General Andrew A. Croft.
Good morning to our Red Horse Airmen. I know things are a bit different right now as we are conducting this assumption of command virtually, but I appreciate that we are using technology to still conduct these types of ceremonies. As we deal with COVID, continuing events like this assumption of command is important to honor our Air Force traditions and reaffirm our commitment to serving the citizens of the United States. To Colonel Fang, it was less than 2 years ago at Nellis that I stood with you in your assumption of command for the 820th Red Horse Squadron. You have done great work in the past 2 years, leading the squadron and the great airmen of the 820th. As you assume command of the Red Horse Group, it means you and the 820th will be leaving 12th Air Force to become part of Major General Frank's team. Colonel Fang, you leave behind a great legacy. You supported construction projects around the world, but near and dear to my heart is Red Horse's support in South America, especially during the New Horizons exercises. As many of you know, we had to cancel this year's New Horizons. In fact, if it weren't for the COVID virus, Colonel Fang would be down in Honduras right now commanding New Horizons 2020. So Colonel Fang, Pete, I'm sorry you're not in Honduras right now, but you are a great choice to assume command of this new Red Horse Group, and I know you will lead with the same passion that you led the 820th. I also know Carmen and Nolan will continue to support you as you take on this new challenge. To all those listening, and specifically the airmen of the Great 20th, you have a storied past. From the jungles of Vietnam to time spent in Iraq and Afghanistan. Wherever military engineers are needed, Red Horse is there to enable our Air Force and allies to engage our enemies. So without further ado, I'll turn you over to General Franks. Good luck to you all and to the horse.
Thank you, General Croft. And now we're pleased to have with us today as our presiding official, the Commander, 9th Air Forces, Major General Chad P. Franks.
Good morning, everyone, especially the airmen and families of the 819th, 820th, and 823rd Red Horse Squadrons. Thanks for watching. To the Nevada congressional and local community leaders and honorary commanders, thank you for all the support and advocacy you provide to the airmen at Nellis Air Force Base. Today we marshal in a brand new group to the Air Force inventory as we activate the 800th Red Horse Group and welcome the new group commander, Colonel Peter Fang. The consolidation of the three CONUS active duty Red Horse squadrons under a single group is in line with the Chief of Staff of the Air Force's priority to cost effectively modernize and increase the lethality of the force. This group will train and equip the Air Force's primary heavy contingency construction capability presented to combatant commanders. Our Red Horse squadrons are critical to the current fight. Right now, they have 220 airmen deployed, providing expeditionary combat support to key operations around the world. Be assured that these warriors take care of our nation's business every day and ensure we remain the most dominant Air Force on the planet. These three units have been exceptional because they were well led. Colonel Lashinsky, Colonel DeRosa, and Colonel Fang, you've all done a fantastic job leading your respective squadrons. And this new Red Horse group is due in large part to your hard work and vision. This is your heritage. You should be proud. We are definitely better because of your leadership. Our airmen deserve great leadership, and that is just what they will get with Colonel Fang as he takes the reins of the newly activated 800th Red Horse Group. Colonel Fang's assignments have well prepared him for this challenging and prestigious position. He has been involved in combat operations throughout his career, to include deployments to Afghanistan and Iraq in support of Operations Enduring and Iraqi Freedom. He was assigned to the 820th Red Horse Squadron 3 times, giving him key insight into the Red Horse squadrons he will now oversee. Pete understands the mission. He understands the challenges that come along with it and have complete faith in his ability to lead this group of incredible airmen. Fortunately, Colonel Fang will continue to have Carmen by his side. Thank you, Carmen, for all that you have done and what you will do for our airmen and their families. And Nolan, thanks for supporting your dad and putting up with the life of a military family member. Colonel Fang's leadership and engineering experience make him the right leader for this command. Pete, as you lead this incredible group of warriors, you owe them 2 things: discipline and purpose. This is a dangerous business, and compliance with Air Force instructions, technical orders, and checklists are crucial. We must be a disciplined force so that we don't break things or hurt people. And as always, ensure every airman knows their purpose. Every airman matters regardless of where they work in the group. No job is more important than another. It takes all airmen to ensure we accomplish the mission and protect our nation. Congratulations on taking command. Kim and I look forward to getting to know you, Carmen, and Nolan. I wish you all the best. And to the warriors of the newly activated 800th Red Horse Group, thanks for all you do to make your mission happen. Your nation counts on you every day, and you never cease to deliver. Your perseverance through persistent deployments, ongoing training, and combat operations have proven that you are truly among the best. Thank you for taking such great care of your Red Horse Squadron commanders. I know you will do the same for Colonel Fang as the new 800th Red Horse Group commander. Again, thanks to everyone for joining us today. To the horse.
Thank you, General Franks. Ladies and gentlemen, please witness the reading of the activation orders and the activation of command. Attention to orders. Under the provisions of Air Force Instruction 38-101 by order of Major General Chad P. Franks, Commander of the 9th Air Forces, the 800th Red Horse Group, Nellis Air Force Base, Nevada, is hereby activated effective 1 June 2020. Under the provisions of the Air Force Instruction 51-604 and Special Order GB-74, by order of the President of the United States, Colonel Peter P. Fang assumes command of the 800 Red Horse Group, effective 1 June 2020.
Good morning, and welcome everyone from around the world. Wow, what a great day as we build on the legacies of Red Horse and construct the Red Horse Group. First, I want to say a few things. To Major General Croft, thank you so much for letting me be the commander of the 820th Red Horse Squadron. Back in 2018, I said dreams do come true, and that is absolutely a fact. To Major General Franks, thank you so much for the opportunity to be the first 800th Red Horse Group commander. I look forward to working with you and your staff as we take this enterprise to the next level. I want to say thanks to Colonels J.J. Lashinsky and Andy DeRosa, founding fathers of the Red Horse Group. Thank you so much for your leadership and mentorship, and I look forward to our conversations as we mature the Red Horse Group. I want to say thanks to all the folks that put this together. Such a heavy lift, and without you, it couldn't be possible. Finally, I want to say thanks to my wife, Carmen, and my son, Nolan. Thank you for your support. Without you, I wouldn't be here today. The history of Red Horse is long and distinguished, as we've built airfields in Vietnam, Iraq, Afghanistan, and recently in West Africa. Absolutely amazing stuff. That doesn't include all the wells we've drilled, the schools we've built, the PEBs, the K-spans, and the roads we've paved. We've proven time and time again that we can provide dominant combat air power platforms for our warfighter and make things absolutely fantastic. The group is going to make it even better. Our mission is to organize, train, equip, and modernize the Red Horse units by empowering leaders to develop agile and innovative airmen that can build anything, anywhere, anytime. And we're going to do that in 3 ways. 1, we're going to modernize our force structure. 2, we're going to modernize our equipment and technology and use industry standard as a benchmark and build from there. And 3, we're going to take the fantastic processes that have been developed across the 3 units and cross-pollinate and make this organization even better. To the men and women of the 819th, 820th, and 823rd, I look forward to working with all of you and getting out there and seeing all the amazing things that you do every day. So thank you. To members past, present, and future of the Red Horse Enterprise, the enterprise is in fantastic shape, and it's only going to get better. I'm so excited to be part of a can-do, will-do organization, and as always, we will lead, follow, or get the hell out of the way. 800 to the horse!
Thank you, Colonel Fang. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony. On behalf of Major General Franks, thank you for viewing today's ceremony and have a great Air Force Day.